front doors and 20%, all the back and limo 5%, and a 5% strip on the windshield. You can just pop this top part back and get enough access. Alright, we got a tint job. Do a full tint on this here Honda Civic. This is a 25. Oh, it's brand new. Okay, so well, last year anyways. But so we're doing 20% on the back window, 5 on the back windows and doors, 20% up front with a 5% top strip. So I think first probably start passenger side. Maybe I'll do these back doors, get them done with. I'll show you how to pop the door panels off. And get to doing the back window, shrinking that. So these are kind of a nice door panel as far as tinting goes. Don't have to remove the whole panel. You can just pop this top part back and get enough access. It is a little tough. You're gonna kind of slowly release the top lip of it and it'll come off the plastic seal here. And then you're gonna pop the plugs off. See those green plugs in there? You're gonna give it a good quick pull to pop all those off. And then now I'm gonna use my pry tool here, pop the seal out, and I'm ready to tint. Alright, so I'm ready to tint. Got my tint on there. Got the window cleaned both inside and out. You might have seen my other video where I tinted my truck. I did the marker and file technique. If you want to see that, you can watch that. I'll maybe put a link in here. But this time I'm going to do something different, mainly just for the sake of the video, not doing the same thing over and over again. So for this time, I'm going to use a knife and cut it straight on the glass. This is kind of an easy vehicle. It's got somewhat of a solid rubber here, so you don't really have to worry too much about cutting it. It's a simple edge to cut. It's a pretty good vehicle as far as tinting. But so yeah, I'm just going to use my knife. I'm going to cut along this top edge, and we'll get started on that now. Cut this. I'm going to shift it over to the left a bit, so that I have room to go into there when I cut this side. And then I'm going to cut this, and then that way when I center it and move it back into there, this will be off a bit. It won't be exactly on the edge of the glass. Not sure how good you can see there, but I've already cut the left. I've shifted it over. I've cut this left side of the glass. And now I'm going to work my way to the top here. I don't want to stop when you're cutting, so you'll likely make some kind of mark and you'll see that. A nice smooth cut. I'm going to peel upwards, both sides. I'm going to cut this side. So now that I got basic pattern down, move to my glass board and around all my corners and just kind of smooth out my cuts. You might see at the bottom there it's a little jagged. I'm also going to take that kind of flap off here at the same time. Get rid of this. Alright, so I'm on the glass board. Just around this corner here, I don't really like how it looks, so I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to cut around that. Yeah, I'll just use my finger. First I'm going to fix that. Straighten this out a bit. And then use my finger, just cut around it. And same for the other side. Squeegee here to get a straight cut. And around that corner. Alright, pattern is ready to install. Gonna give the glass final clean. We'll get that on there. Tint is ready to go on. So this is a 5% GeoShield carbon, I think they call this. One spot I'm noticing right here where it's not really smooth, the cut. So I'm going to kind of use the edge of the glass. Hopefully I can straighten it out. Sometimes that's a good idea, sometimes it's a bad idea. But that worked pretty good. Alright, I'm going to get it in position where I want it. Try to get an even edge gap. Looks pretty good there. Start by squeeging the top edge down. Might be a window that's going to take a bit of heat. It's too long, but I don't think so. Yeah, it is a little long actually. So I'll have to trim that back a bit. So I like to start the side. Kind of cut backwards with my blade, push it into the edge. And then after that, once I got it started, slide along the edge. Alright, so it looks like it's going to take a bit of heat. But before I do that, I'm going to go over with my shank squeegee. Just a bit more moisture out. Alright, now I'm going to check my gap. Looks pretty good. Get the heat gun. So that is that window done. So now I'm going to move on to this little one here. It's right there. Alright, got the tint on here, light behind it. I started cutting it already, but I'm going to finish it up here. I'm going to try and make it as accurate as possible. Any gaps, you also want it to fit in there good. You don't want to look good too, you don't want a bunch of jagged cuts. Do a quick wash and we'll get that on there. Alright, washed. Give it a quick spray of slip solution. Get that on there. For something like this, not a bad idea to cut a squeegee in half or buy one of those little triangle squeegees. It is a little tight to get your squeegee in there. I guess I'll continue on with that and I'll do the one on the other side now. Alright, so I'm on the back window. I got everything else done. The front doors and 20%. All the back and limo 5%, and a 5% strip on the windshield.
He isn't lying. It's there.
So I got the tint on the back window. It's kind of roughly cut. I still need to cut it better after. And I'm gonna start getting ready to heat shrink it. So I'm gonna lock each side in, squeegee it down each side, and then we go down the center towards the other side. And then I'll get my heat gun. I'll start the side. I like to start at the bottom. We'll start that side of the easy.
Where does all the reflection?
What?
Where does all the reflection?
Yeah. And anything, just take your time.
And little bits out of color.
Yep.
I like that from a professional. And you gotta do that the whole time. Okay.
Now I'm gonna start going up to the top. Alright, so now that it's all shrunk,
I'm doing my goddamn job.
I'm doing her job.
You took my germ.
I'm gonna give her a new job, and she's gonna go in there with the light, and I'm gonna cut it.
That was a little one.
This is, getting 20%, this will be pretty easy to cut. Put the light on, what it looks like. Yeah, so now I'll just follow, I'll cut along this edge here. I'll leave about a 1/4 inch gap, a little less kind of thing.
I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup.